Are you recording?
We're recording.
Oh, B didn't even ask for my consent.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
It is the 30 Hertz pod.
We are in this bitch. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
I like this season 2 beat, yeah.
Season 2B, it's where it's at.
Who is this? Is this you?
It's
no,
I wish. E-Prom shout out. Thank you for the sample pack.
Don't send us copyright infringements, please.
Hey, it was free. It's a sample pack, so we're good. Welcome back to the Dirty Hertz podcast. I'm your host with the most high fives. And as always, we got
Teo on the mic.
Thank you.
Got Slow Boy over here.
Hey, and we have a special guest today. I wrote a little intro, so let's see how this goes.
Ooh, an intro.
I did write an intro.
Professional.
I'm trying to step up the game.
Professional. Okay.
So yeah, when I first moved to Indy, this producer is one of the top artists I would hear great things about around town. His name caught my attention and got me hooked on his tunes. Since then, he's been playing a bunch of shows out of state and, of course, on the local stages. He has tracks with Vibey Missions, Recno, Uju, and more. Releases through Webaholics and even Cyclops Recordings. He's one of the original artists to be a part of the ever-growing Sullis family. We are excited to have him here at the Dirty Hertz studio. Give a warm welcome to Wiley.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo, that was dope.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the intro.
No problem at all.
Happy to be here.
Dude, I'm glad you're here. This is fucking
Me
dope.
too. I love you guys.
Thank you, brother. Love you too. How you been?
Fire, man. It's been, pandy shit.
Yeah.
Cuss words in the first 30 seconds, guys.
Oh,
You too! We'll keep it.
No, I think we got past the first 30 seconds with the intro.
Yeah, that was a very
Man, hot on the mic. I'm here to fuck up your fun.
I quit my job like 2 weeks ago.
I wish I could say the same.
Not
Yeah.
for smart reasons.
Right. There you
Not
go.
because it was like a good idea, but just because I was working for Guitar Center and I was working a desk job from home and shit. So this is just like a lot of sitting. I mean, I already sit at a desk when I play video games, so I don't need that. The other
You don't need 18 of your hours
60%
sitting.
of my life. Yeah, exactly. So that honestly, it like really affected my body. So I'm like working on like rehabbing my body and like stretching. You know,
Wow, okay.
You guys can tell I'm like,
Little hunch.
yeah, it's.
I got the lumbar support on my chair back here. You gotta treat yourself.
Let's give me the plug.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Season 3 will all have lumbar.
Dude, that's the goal. That's like the podcast.
Yeah.
Once everybody has nice chairs,
Yeah.
you know you're
Oh,
gonna
dude,
made it.
That's what I was talking with Akimbo or Will the other day.
Yeah.
Like, it goes back months, but he was pissing me off.
Don't use his government name.
He sat down in my chair one day and he was like, "Man, that's a really nice chair." I'm like, "Yeah, it's you sit in it all the time. You should probably
It's an
spend
investment.
like a good amount of money on your chair,
Right.
And every time I go over to it, he's got like this like $150 like cool like GXR racing like gaming chair. I'm like, bro, I know you got money in the bank. Like, go and spend fucking $700 on a chair, and he won't.
Get yourself a nice lazy.
I've
boy.
only
not
ever seen knockoff versions of that chair.
Yeah.
The chair,
Yeah.
like the cushion one that looks like
Right.
you're in a movie theater.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only experienced bad versions of that. So
I think there only is bad versions of
yeah,
it.
my roommate broke my chair the other day.
Damn.
I told him he needs to lose some weight. He kept like leaning back, and then now the strain. Now I can't sit up straight. That's all I need to do in my life is sit up straight.
Yeah.
It's like my own goal every day. I'm just like sit up straight, sit up straight.
Shoulders back,
the
shoulders
chair
back.
is just like this.
It's actively working against you.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
Sick.
damn.
How have you guys been?
Been chilling, man.
Awesome.
Been pretty good. We just had that Champagne Drip show,
Dude,
which was pretty sick.
that venue is sick.
Dude,
Yeah, I thought it was
Irving
Irving
Theater.
You had the show.
That was last night, right?
Well, now it's Wednesday.
That was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday was that was me. Yesterday was Ill Gates
Yeah.
and Synchronoise.
bro,
Yep.
I need to get out more.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in the scene, like, and I talk to everybody, and I still be
Right.
like, what?
Right.
Shows?
All the shows were bangers.
There's so
Tonight?
many.
Oh,
But
You know, what happened with Champagne Trip?
it was amazing, honestly. That venue, like you were saying, it was fucking crazy fun.
The Irving Theater.
Irving Theater. The
For those who
setup
don't
is
know.
super sick. Shout out to what's Colin's Lights name? Does he have like a Lights name?
Oh,
I don't know what it's like.
C Drive?
Yeah,
What-
fuck it. Shout out to C Drive. Who killed it with the lights? I was blinded a couple times. I'm sure everyone else.
Blinded by the lights.
Lights.
Exactly. Those are my lyrics.
But everyone else on the visuals and shit, MTV, Slow, Ski, everyone, J Fett, everyone was just doing visuals. It was kind of
Yeah, it was a big tag
Sounds fun.
team. Actually, I didn't get to do visuals very much. Everyone was kind of like fighting for that.
Has MTV been getting in on the visuals?
Oh, she's always there behind the scenes.
I always
bro.
see her. I didn't know she was getting into it. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday she was doing a lot. She did all the pretty much all the Champagne Drips visuals, right? At least the first
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, until one of the projectors got knocked off for some reason. Like,
That's
seriously,
probably
the bass was rocking that place. Like,
It was
chunks were falling down from the ceiling. Like, all the cases when we were picking shit up from the end of the night, covered in dust.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, this is
yeah.
the first like bass show at the Irving Theater in a minute, right?
yeah, with the sound in there.
Yeah.
I only ever see like punk rock headlines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
sure like that place like
It's not
knocks
really-
off.
I've
Yeah.
never been there for. I don't think I've ever been there for a show. Period. Maybe back in the day, I used
Right.
to go to punk rock shows and like push people around.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Where'd you grow up? You grew up out here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
for sure.
My mom's house is like. Actually, you guys want to? Okay, so I live I grew up 5 minutes from here, like right around the corner. And
Fuck yeah. Don't say where we are.
Yeah. Don't dox me, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
Dox us.
I'm kidding. You can say it.
But okay, so I grew up real close, and literally like the street over what
Oh,
is like
shit.
an ex of mine that grew up right there,
Hell
and I
yeah.
just was like, I haven't been over on these streets since high school,
Memories.
and the last time I was on this street, I was on my bike, and it was like 2 a.m. And I had snuck out of my mom's house to come back up with this chick.
Hell
And I was
yeah.
like right there, like a block and a half away. I was like, yeah, reminiscing. Like, oh, those are good times. So
That's hilarious.
Dude, I love
Yeah.
this area of town.
Yeah, I enjoy this a lot. Fucking.
No, hopefully we have more shows there. The owner of the place says it is haunted.
Oh, cool.
I kept, yeah. I
Oh,
don't know. I
of
kept
course
trying to.
Mike's gonna right up Mike's alley.
Of course. I was like,
oh, it's haunted.
Hold
It's
on.
haunted.
I'm here.
are you a ghost guy?
Oh,
You know what? I want
You're
to.
a ghost guy.
Dude,
I
he's
wish
a
I could
ghost.
believe. I don't
He's
believe
a
in
ghost
ghosts,
guy.
but I would.
But the butt's there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Ghosts,
Nobody
haunt-
knows.
anything
But
haunted.
you're
I'm
not
not
seeing
being
it.
agnostic towards ghosts.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything compelling enough, and everything like that I see, it's like you know. Seth will show me some YouTube videos. He's like, "Did you hear that? They clearly heard a sound in that place." Like, yeah, they told us there were the
So you're
only
a
people
ghost
there.
guy. Ghosts.
I'm into the ghost shit.
Yeah.
You ghosts.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no because like worst case scenario, like they do exist, and if I'm a denier, they're gonna come back with a fucking vengeance.
That's what I'm
So I'm like, I'm a believer because
Where are
then
they?
I'm like,
I'm
You're a
trying.
believer in case.
yeah, I'm a fringe believer. Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's like I'm like a very multi-dimensional
Exactly.
type of, like
Yeah,
like
like that.
up in my head. So like I think that ghosts are like probably something to do.
Yeah, I'm not here to say no because I'm like I don't know what
What's
the fuck is.
deja
Yeah,
vu?
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Deja vu.
It's just that shit
weird.
that happens.
See, that's when that happens to you. That'll like fuck me up for a good 20 minutes. When I get a deja vu, I'm like, I need to step out of
Yeah.
the room for a second.
You know what's been happening to me a lot? I've
for it.
spilled 3 or 4 glasses of water in the last like 48 hours.
Yeah, let's clear this water away
That's
from
why I
all
get
of
that
this.
one out.
Mike, you actually have to give the water to Jackson every time.
We have sippy cups.
Dude, I had one of my good friends in high school. Every time you do like, dude, that was a deja vu, you know, and you got kind of let it sink in. You go, oh yeah, did I do this? And you would just get all fucking animated and go crazy. You're like, you just ruined my deja vu, man. Thank you, I
I was trying
appreciate
to have
it.
an out-of-body
Yeah,
deja vu
yeah.
experience.
I was interacting with a higher self, but Cool.
Yeah, you let me experience that cool moment, Jesus. But yeah, so Vale couldn't make it because of an ear infection to the Champagne show.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
I mean,
Sue us.
It was health concerns.
We'll bleep that out.
I mean, as a producer, I mean, if your ear's infected and your doctor tells you not to get on an airplane, like if you've been on an airplane with an ear infection, you've had like or a stuffy nose and like the pressure's just terrible on your ear the entire time.
Yeah.
That can like mess your ear up for like a week or two afterwards.
I just started flying. Like this year's the first, or this last year is the first time I flew since I was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Dude,
I love
flying.
airplanes. Yeah.
I do too.
yes and no.
I hate airports. Okay, I have no problem with airports if I've been there before, but if it's a new airport, there's just so much anxiety that goes
Yeah, trying to catch a
figuring
flight
out
shit.
an airport, especially if there's like the Denver one where you have to like get on a train.
Oh, Denver's
and you're
a
like,
pain.
if I get on this and this is it, it's
Yeah.
over.
I'm fucked.
Yeah. Traveling alone's no fun either.
Mm-mm.
I'm not in one of those secret rooms in the Denver airport, right?
I don't want to hear about your eyes wide shut rings,
There's
Mike.
so
Okay.
much Denver airport stuff out there.
I've been
about
through
the
it.
statue, right?
I've been through which one, the horse?
Yeah.
Is that the only statue? Is
Well, do you know about like what? So like the
Go for it.
The creator of that statue. First of all, it's just weird. It's like it's a blue horse
Okay.
with glowing red eyes.
Where, is this like in the middle of the
It's
airport?
like
or
as you're
something?
driving into the airport.
Okay.
There's so much stuff. If anybody's heard from Denver's, like, oh, they're talking about the statue
Yeah,
again. Like,
yeah.
But the guy who made that statue, it fell on him and it killed him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so the statue murdered its creator.
Oh, that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
so there's like a lot of weird
A lot
stuff.
of lore around that.
Yeah.
Well, one thing is it Denver. I don't remember real quick, guys. I don't remember what airport it is. It's got like the tunnels underneath. Is that Denver?
That's Denver. Yeah.
Probably a lot of them.
That too, but definitely for sure Denver.
But it's like that's like the one I always remember being like out there with a bunch of
Yeah.
type of conspiracy theories.
There's like art
and-
all over the place that this supposedly has like
Means
satanic stuff in it.
Mm.
Whatever.
They kind of feed into the whole thing with it though there now, don't they?
Well, why not?
Well, there's
Denver
some people that
airport.
take it way too far.
Well, doesn't the airport kind of like play with it a little bit?
Probably. I don't know.
I would lean in at that point.
They do have that one photo where it's like the army guy with the sword killing the dove, and then it's like all the people crying and the
Yeah.
army people
It's
going
just a
after
weird
them.
vibe altogether.
Yeah.
Are you guys, when you get to, when you're traveling, how early do you arrive before your flight?
Way too early.
You're way too early?
Same.
Oh, see.
I like to. Last time I did it, I was at least an hour ahead of time. Like, so I probably got there like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Everyone always
I
tells me
try to
2 hours.
see how close you're
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, you
Yeah.
are
there's been multiple occasions where I've like woken up and I always book my flight the earliest flight in the morning that I possibly can.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
Because I love coffee on like before a flight.
Right,
Yeah.
just get it over with too.
Dude, there's been moments where I've woken up and I'm like, I have to pack and be in the airport. My flight's in an hour and a half, and I'm like, I'm throwing shit in the suitcase like
You are
every
And from
Wild.
here, getting to the airport from here
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
'Cause like you could go all the way in the opposite direction to get to 465 and
Uh-huh.
probably get there in the same amount of time. It's
Yeah.
just going straight towards it.
Yeah, I missed recently. I missed a couple flights. Lex, pissed.
Dude, I had a show in Phoenix. I was opening up for Prototype and Recno, and
Fuck
I got
yeah.
there. Oh, actually, I was closing up the show right after Prototype, and Uju. I'll refer to all my homies' names by their artist names.
Yeah.
It's easier for context.
Yes.
Uju was opening up, so he's like texting me the whole time, like, where are you at, bro? And I'm like, in the airport, and I had a layover that was ridiculous, and I'm just sitting there watching the time for the flight. It gets pushed back an hour to a point where I was going to be like, I wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
So I'm texting him like, yo, I'm not going to make it. It goes back, which I've never seen before.
Never.
Have you ever seen a delay go an hour late and then 20 minutes later come back?
Never.
Never in my life. Yeah. So then, anyways, I got to the airport. Some friends that I met last time I played a show came and picked me up and were there like right when I landed. Anyways, I get to the venue and I was like sprinting inside as Prototype was playing his last song.
No
And it was like
way.
it was like a 12-hour travel, and I had no time. I got in, I like threw my backpack down, plugged in, and started playing my set.
Damn.
And it's like crazy to be like in a state. I'd only been in Phoenix twice, you know,
Yeah.
and to be like to get there and go,
Right.
play it, and then you get done, and you're like, all right, time to leave now.
Yeah.
You have no time to do anything, see anything at all.
What was that like? That like mindset though, like just like having to. I don't know. I feel like that would.
First
Usually,
time-
you kind of have like that time. You know, you're like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
getting ready. You know, but you're just like, bam, it's
I
just
don't
like
know.
this is what it is.
A
Like
bit of it was better because you don't have time to get like the nerves.
you know, like, in your head about shit. You're just like,
Yeah.
I got to worry about logistics.
That was a cool show too because people stuck around late. So I showed up and there was, you know, it was Prototype. So when he was closing, I had his full crowd. So I didn't have any time to be like, oh fuck, like, because my stuff's different. It's not like I have a lot of trouble. I really spend a lot of time like making my sets different depending on not too different. It's this balance of being like a chameleon of sorts.
Right.
Like I'm opening up for different people, you know.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't know even how my music fits into my like thing. I haven't figured it all out.
Still like figuring out your
So-
true sound.
Yeah, and then making that work in terms of opening up for someone else, they
Yeah.
have to consider their stuff too, and
Yeah.
that's
Right.
difficult, you know.
You're like, so I need to. I'm still trying to balance my shit and also balance your shit.
Right, I'm not
So,
trying to ruin your show.
Yeah.
I also want your fans to like the stuff that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm not gonna compromise my vision.
Yeah, you wanna be
for that
authentic.
at the same
Yeah.
time, you know. So that whole thing, like being on the road, I love that, and like that particular situation was the first time anything like that's happened. So it's kind of more like adrenaline rush than
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah.
If I had to deal with that a lot, it would. I don't know. I mean, and that was a time when I'm traveling alone, which this is my first year going out and doing shows,
Uh-huh.
and most of that has been with, you know, Jared or like
Yeah.
a manager
Yeah,
or
usually have
you know,
someone there,
somebody
like-
with me because I'm such an extrovert. I love like being around my friends and stuff. So having friends to travel with is huge. But then I'm not always going to be able to do that. So being alone, it's just a new thing. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's
For
a
sure.
lonely traveling vibe.
Well, especially in that kind it's like, oh, be alone, but it's a whole other monster, you know?
Yeah.
You're navigating airports by yourself, and navigating, it's like all of that just,
Yeah. It's also new to me though. So like even the shitty stuff is like kind of dope.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
So
course.
it's like dealing with something, figuring it out, like however it goes, it's all just so new that I'm enjoying it
Yeah.
a lot, you know.
just soaking it in.
Those are the things you're gonna have stories about. I mean, like your
Exactly.
whole stressful situation you get to the show. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, when things go wrong, that's what you remember.
Yeah.
Jared, my manager, best friend, roommate, he always says, you know, whatever shit's going wrong, he's like, that'll be a good story.
Exactly.
We've always said that for years. So that's kind of like the mindset about life is like, let's just we'll just do it, see what happens. Like,
Yeah.
And then you also learn from it too. It's like it's just something that it's just a learning lesson.
That's
Yeah.
all.
That shit.
That's kind of something I was talking to Lex about recently, because there's something, you know, anxiety's coming up, and she's freaking out about something, and I was like, and she's like, why are you so calm? I'm like, Lex, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, usually everything works out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it might be difficult, it might suck or something, but like, I mean, we're still kicking, we're still rocking, like,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things, like, how often can you look at it and be like, that was really fucking horrible. What's happening?
Yeah, man.
No, that's the sound was funny.
Yeah, life's beautiful, man. Things happen.
Yeah.
I love the process of like discovering like the whole manifestation.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you guys are
Yes.
like in tune with that.
Yep.
That's probably why we all fuck with each other.
Yeah.
But like manifesting things is so real, and I love the process of like envisioning something that you want and love, and then putting in the necessary work for the universe to give that back to you, type of thing.
For sure.
It's like once you kind of identify that equation that's required to get stuff done, it's like be a good person and work hard at what you
Yeah.
love.
Right.
You like see the vision, you're just like, oh, I can kind
Yeah.
of see it all now.
Confidence
A bit
starts to
more.
pour in you
Yeah.
because you're like, you don't have to rely on like or you don't have to worry about whether people are gonna, you know, especially being an artist, like your stuff. You just have confidence that if you make something, it'll work out.
Yeah.
You just
Well, it's like
make something. That's all it is.
there's so many people in this fucking world too, where like if you're just being authentic to your true self and like doing your shit, like those people are gonna gravitate to you as
Right.
well. You know, so it's like do you.
I truly believe in karma too, so it's like I try and, you know, not everyone's perfect, not everyone is a nice person, but like the least you can do is like make sure you tip your server.
Put your
like,
shopping cart in the
tip
shopping cart corral.
Your servers.
Tip.
Gosh.
I can't get over that.
Tip your servers. I'm glad, honestly, if I have kids, they will work in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
They will work in the service industry. Like,
Dude.
your first job is not going to be at the grocery store or doing some bullshit. You're
It's
gonna,
fine.
no, I want them to
Tip your
understand.
bagger.
Yeah,
No, no, I want
My kid will
never work in the grocery store.
No, I mean serving is the bomb. It's fun. You make great money. You learn social skills.
Yeah.
Like the
Definitely.
social skills thing is such a big. I've talked to people that are like, I can never serve. I'm like, you're the kind of person who should serve.
Yeah.
Because like,
I-
if you think you're bad at it or like you're like scared, it's like just serve tables. All that anxiety that you have about yourself, like it'll just
Melt away.
gone. Yeah, because you're forced to like
Yeah,
talk to
have to.
someone.
I will say
I've never done it.
No, I've served, and honestly, I don't like it because of the anxiety I still get,
Really?
and still think about to this day about serving the table. Because if there's like two
Get them in there.
to four, I already served. I said
Get 'em
I
in.
did it.
I know
did
you're
it.
gonna have to do it more.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
do
done.
it.
I'm done. If there's 5+ people at a table, no, I don't want it.
Bro, I
I
thrive.
can't do it.
You seem like you thrive in that.
It's like I wish I
That's what I was
could.
going back to doing. I quit that
Yeah.
guitar center job. About to just go back to bartending.
Yeah.
Serving.
tables.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe the bartending would be cool because then it's just like everyone's fucked up. Who gives a fuck? But when it's like a family, because I worked at Texas Roadhouse in Terre Haute. Shout out to Terry Holtz. It was just like Roadhouse. It was, man, just seeing a family or a graduation or something. I'm just like a bunch of kids or whatever the fuck was. As long
This
as
is
it's
gonna suck.
4+, dude. I was like, I do not want this top. Right
Try working at. Dude, I got some stories.
now. Let's get one, dude. Let's get
I'm
one.
trying to think. Okay, well, I just my last serving job was at Brothers downtown.
Oof.
Like
Yeah, okay.
somebody got shot during one of my
Oh.
shifts, like right outside, got killed.
Was that the one?
Yeah, it's Indianapolis over.
Was that the one where
Every time I
Jesus.
hear it,
Yeah,
let's get a
pour
shot
one out
for
for the
that.
homie, whoever you are
Yeah,
out there
man.
on Jackson's service.
Man, I'm gonna get drunk, guys. I haven't eaten enough today.
All I had was sushi.
You could order some pizza. This Tennessee whiskey is courtesy of Kirkland's, the finest of liqueurs in all of Costco's liqueurs.
So I worked at Brothers.
I'm bleeping all that out unless they pay us.
Whatever.
On the weekends, it would turn into a club. So like Thursday and Friday and Saturday at 9, all the tables would get moved, and your
Yeah.
sections dissolve into just standing drunk
Yeah,
college
people.
kids. You know,
Yeah.
like downtown degenerates.
You're right.
Oh my god, it was like, I don't know. That place was crazy. I'm never ever want to work in a spot like that ever again. Like a
No.
college bar.
College vibes.
No, thank you.
No one's trying to spend. No one's
No.
trying to spend
That's all
money on
about
tip or anything.
quantity, not quality.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
get in and out.
That's like Alex, my friend. She's a bar manager, like a nice, like Italian restaurant in Fountain Square, and like that is like her vibes. It's like smaller,
Square.
chill,
That's the spot.
just like
Bunch of hipsters.
yeah, exactly. And then
Craft beers.
exactly. It's craft beers, cocktails, things like that, where it's just like people were paying a
handlebar
fine penny.
mustaches.
Yeah,
But
you need
still-
some expensive drinks. Not
Yeah.
someplace.
Yeah, you're paying you're paying $8 to $12 for a cocktail there. You know they got wines for $100, so it's
Yeah.
like
That's how you know drinks are good.
yeah. But that's the thing, though. Going back to tipping, though, she's been talking about it. People, they've been coming out of the pandemic, though, coming out and just being shitty tippers.
Really?
Yeah.
Even before the
Dude, I've been like doubling my tipping.
Me too, but I think some people are still out here. Just
No, some people are. That's why.
That's
That's
why
why
I
I
quit
quit.
it.
That's why I quit serving because it was just like I don't want to have to deal with talking to all these people, putting on a show for these fucking people, and then they give me $2.
Yeah,
it's
man.
like, and it's like it sucks too. It's like you would think Terre Haute maybe because it's like a small. It is a college town, so you would think not that many tips, but literally.
What college is there?
Indiana State.
Indiana State.
My homie Smiles, I was working with him, and he was like, just last year, dude, every weekend we would leave Friday, Saturday with like $600-$700, like just tons of money. And then when I got there, it'd be like maybe 200 in 2 days, which is like it. I survived, like I made a good amount of money for sure.
Signing on for 600.
Yeah, when I was like, oh, I don't have to do shit, or maybe I have to work a little bit harder on a dinner rush, like.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever, but the money was just not worth the anxiety of just like people staring at me and like, I don't know. But then I'm like, I could go on stage and play for 500 people, but I can't.
No anxiety.
Well, you're anxiety until I get you're fed alcohol when you're doing that.
Yeah.
So not every time though.
You try drinking during your
It
shift?
helps. You're allowed to.
No, he's talking about DJing.
I know.
Streamer. Get it together, streamer. You're in a house, you're in a studio of producers.
I'm producing this whole podcast. What are you talking about?
You have a good point there.
Should we go into video games?
He wants to skip all of our shit.
Dude.
Oh, there's a.
Seth's got an itinerary.
I put a whole outline.
He's got an itinerary, but no, I want to talk about video games.
I do want to talk about video games.
We'll be like saving it for a special.
No, we're not.
No.
Let's talk into video games because I've been.
It was the 7th topic in the outline, but it's fine. We could skip.
But it's
skip through.
it's the 80-20 rule. What's most important?
Exactly.
Okay.
What games have you been? What games have you been?
I downloaded Battlefield last night.
Did you?
I was
Did
gonna
you
talk
get
about
into it yet?
It's my dude. Battlefield is love hate, man, because every release is bad right off the bat. But
What's your favorite Battlefield of all time? Though?
Bad Company 2.
Oh, okay. Never got into that one.
Well, Bad Company 2 is the one that like got me into it. Like where I was like, oh, this is the best game ever.
That was Battlefield
I think
4. For me.
4 was good. I think maybe 3. Dude, honestly, I know the game, but I can't remember the name because their naming structure is
it's
is
trash.
stupider than Xbox's.
Yeah.
It's right. Xbox, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
2042 next.
I'm
We skipped
perplexed.
a whole lot.
I'm perplexed.
Yeah, I don't know. 2042 is dope, but it's super glitchy. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna fix a lot of it.
That's
I
what-
like it a lot though.
So Seth over here was asking me, he's like, have you played 2042? I'm like, I'm waiting a month or two to really get into it because with Halo playing, like I got into Halo last night and oh boy,
Yeah, it's really really good.
fucking fire.
I like Halo a lot. I'm just like that game feels like nothing new, which is nice.
Yeah.
In the way that like I love Halo. I've always loved Halo, and it feels like just getting back to Halo.
Yeah.
And it gives me a reason to play Halo again. All my friends to get on Halo.
Exactly.
It's like Halo with better graphics.
But it's not like this is a new Halo.
Yeah.
You know, it just feels like Halo.
Which is what I've been waiting for, because like, so Halo is what got me into like true online gaming, where I'm like shit talking people and
Like custom edition back in the day.
I played customs. I would fucking sell accounts back in the day.
Nice.
Like that was
Easy out
my
here.
fucking shit. Halo was literally what got me going into online gaming.
How old are you?
29.
Okay, so you were a little bit older when it came out.
Yeah, so like Halo 3, I was like, I think like a sophomore, junior in high school, I want to say.
Yeah.
And that was when I got like good enough internet and Xbox 360 and like had the shit to actually go to town. And man, that's the like, so this, and then I got away from Halo because they just like went in a total different direction.
Yeah.
And this one kind of brought me back to like nostalgia of just shitting on people.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, let's
Dude.
fucking go.
Yeah, it's. I want them to put some more maps on there. Maybe
Yeah.
like it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of maps, and then the big teams or whatever
Uh-huh.
is like
Weird.
just chaos.
Yeah.
So I'm not like a huge fan of the big teams, but I like the 4v.
I've only been playing the ranked so far.
Yeah. Is that all like small squads?
It's all 4v4.
Yeah.
And it's like oddball, capture the flag,
Right.
Slayer.
Which is the
three
best.
game modes.
This is the best game modes.
But
for sure.
this is all beta right now.
Yeah, right. That's true.
So the full game drops December 8th, and that's when the campaign drops. And I think more game modes are dropping in multiplayer as well. But yeah, it felt so good last night getting on it because I downloaded it earlier in the week, and then a couple of my friends were on last night playing it, and I hopped on, now it's just like
It's cross-platform. Are you on PC when you're playing?
yeah.
Yeah, well, we can still play, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. We have, earlier today, we had like 8 people. Yesterday, we had 12.
Yeah, man.
Big old squads.
Yeah.
But then it has to be big teams.
Or custom games.
Yeah. What about you guys? You guys play?
I haven't played Halo a lot. I used to, like, I played Halo 3. I actually bought an Xbox just because everyone's like, oh, play Halo with us. And I don't know, like I said earlier when we were talking, like, I get hardcore into a game for a month, and then I'm like,
Burnt out.
fuck, I just got so much other shit I want to do.
Mike, you always seem like a kind of like a solo, like a campaign type of like a story.
I seriously,
That's like your thing. It's
Horror
not really
games.
like online multiplayer. It's like
Resident
I need
Evil.
to get like ingrained into the story of something.
Far Cry. I just played Far Cry 6.
Yeah,
All the way through.
I heard
I
that
like
was
it.
really good.
So good.
Good.
Far Cry is definitely
Okay.
one of some of my favorite games of all time. Far Cry
Yeah.
3 is like one of my favorite games of all time.
Which one was Primal?
That was in between 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Yeah,
okay.
that was like a half release of like a game with just new
That was a-
like textures.
That one wasn't taken in well by the Far Cry community, was it?
No, it wasn't really.
Yeah.
Because it was like if I remember right, it was like Far Cry 3 basically just re-released with new textures or something. It was like I don't know. No one really played that game. I didn't play 5, but I heard it was really good. 6 was really, really good.
Was 5 the cult one?
Yeah, 5 was the one that
I
was
wanna
like,
play that one.
That one should be on your list.
US. Yeah, this one's like a Colombian, like South American, lots of Spanish in the game.
Yeah.
Right.
It's dope. It's the soundtrack's really, really good.
Dope.
Okay.
And the storyline's really compelling too. I like Far Cry a lot. Like the storyline's really, really. I have always been compelling.
Far Cry doesn't have any. That's just like a story campaign, right? It doesn't have any like multiplayer.
It does have
aspects,
multiplayer.
does it?
Yeah, it has like co-op stuff, and I think you can maybe in this one. I think you can play co-op like in the actual world, like.
Okay.
And so you
Oh,
because
damn.
which
I love
is really
some
cool.
co-op.
Which
Yeah.
is cool because it's all like base capture stuff. You know, you have to
Okay.
like capture bases all around the map to
Right.
like. And then so there's a lot of fun things you can do with a co-op, like. Especially because you have you have like a dog kind of. You have a couple different animals
little
you can,
companion.
and you can like, send them in to do stuff like distractions, and then you can have a teammate doing something else.
Right.
It's cool. It's the kind of game where like it's as cool as you make it. Where like,
Yeah.
you can do really fun, set up fun scenarios if you really try, or you
Yeah.
can just blast through stuff.
What's the newest one you just came? Didn't we
I
say
got there like D&D though.
Yeah, that's the one with the guy from Breaking Bad, Gus Fring.
Yes.
He's like the main antagonist. Of the
okay.
game.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy is fucking sick.
Yeah.
I love it. I love him.
He's good.
He's definitely a good villain.
Yeah. Breaking Bad, definitely at the top of my list. In
Love
terms
Breaking
of
Bad.
shows.
No, that was a good show. Some people don't. Like I've heard on other podcasts where like they'll try and go back and watch it because they never watched it when it was coming out week by week, and they're just saying like, I don't know if I like the show. It's not that good.
Slow.
It starts off slow for
Right.
sure.
The first 2
But-
seasons are
It's
that,
Skyler.
dude, don't get me started.
Dude, I tried watching that show about 6 times
Breaking Bad?
until I like actually
You did, though?
it. Yeah, I finished it and did it, but like season 1 and 2, man. Oh, I don't know how many times I literally had to stop watching because I hated her.
It's the
so
bathtub
much.
scene when it falls through, when they're dissolving the body in the bathtub and it falls through the ceiling. That's like the episode of where the show starts. And that's like a season and a half. of the show.
Yeah. Like,
You're
what's
right.
going on? They're like, you need to feel these
Yeah.
characters
Right.
before we get into
Dude.
it.
Isn't that what they say with Game of Thrones too? I haven't watched Game of Thrones
No,
yet.
Game of Thrones.
What?
Is great.
I haven't done it.
Start.
I've watched it, but I haven't seen the episode.
I-
like the ending or one.
Just
Everyone
stop,
hated the
just
ending.
stop after the last season.
Just watch everything except for the last season.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
imagine a good ending.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's where
where I'm
I
at.
take you to wherever it wants to go 'cause it's
It's-
gonna be better.
It's an incredible ride with just an explosion of a terrible ending, like bad ending, yeah. They just ran out of time and money and blah, 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 blah.
No,
But the
I
show's
think-
still worth watching.
Yeah,
It's
they
good.
just rush that
They
shit.
rushed
Breaking Bad's one of the best endings for a TV show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Is there?
The ending where you're like, nothing else could have happened.
Yeah.
It had to go this way.
Yeah, he had to go. Or, well, spoiler.
Is there anything you're watching these days that's like gives you that same feeling?
Wu-Tang is so good.
Wu-Tang is so good.
That's
Yeah,
mentioned that a couple times.
Yeah,
I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm a huge. I mean, when I started making music, it was all hip hop. So like, hip hop is when I listen to music, it's almost exclusively hip hop.
Yeah.
Outside of like some outliers or whatnot, but
Just
yeah, dude, Wu-Tang, that show is so good.
Yeah.
Man. The casting for the show is awesome.
It's pretty good. Is it just me and my girlfriend? But does Riz's character, does his voice kind of throw you off?
Does his
He's like
voice
yeah,
kind of throw you off?
yeah.
Sound like
That's
Max.
dude, that was actually a really good impression.
We do it a lot. We do it a lot. Yeah, no, he's super. I don't know the way he talks.
I
You
like
just gotta take it as it is.
right, and I like him as RZA, but like the way he talks is kind of like
That's good too.
it's kind of like when he's trying to say something, my dude, like
You guys
and
sound
I'm
like literally like DMX.
he's almost a DMX.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's
Hey, what up, my dogs?
Isn't RZA a producer for that show?
yeah, he's
That's what I'm like.
he's the producer of Wu-Tang.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, obviously you're watching the show.
Right, yeah. Dude, I don't know. I think everything they did with that show is really good, except I didn't really like the season finale. It felt like
We need a season 3.
it should be coming.
It should be coming.
Yeah. Have you guys seen The Boys?
Yes.
Yo, The Boys is so
Yeah,
lit.
The Boys is good.
It's
The Boys?
like
It's Amazon Prime.
oh my god.
Amazon. It's superheroes, but like
The darkest.
dark side of it. Like, but today's superheroes are where they're like, social media. And
Oh,
like,
shit.
Superheroes become Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Hollywood
Where
superheroes.
All the superheroes have publicists.
Yeah, PR like out the ass.
So all their personas are that they're superheroes and they're clean. They're these clean, cold, like
Right.
vanilla people.
Yeah.
Right.
In the background, they're like
Eyes wide shut.
they're fucked up human beings that do
Crazy
weird
drugs.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
like,
it's
even worse.
dude, the
like
show.
terrorists.
Literally, it's like it's one of those shows that you only have to legitimately watch for 2 minutes and you're hooked.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah, that first episode, I was like, holy
I don't even want to say it.
shit.
I want to say it so bad.
We're not gonna say it.
No. Watch The Boys. The Boys is really good. What else am I watching right now? I went back and watched Seinfeld again. I love
Dude,
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Someone texted, who was it? Kayla and Savannah messaged me the other day. They're like, Matt, your humor reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld. Because like sometimes you'll just like say some shit and just stare people down. Like,
Dude,
they're
what?
like,
What?
yeah, I was like, I'll
Yeah.
fucking take it. And I was like, yeah, like
What the
he's still
fuck?
like one of the biggest comedians like ever. Yeah, sure.
Why
Thank
did you fucking send me that text? Like, I'm fucking pissed.
We just finally finished Seinfeld. This is the first time I've seen it through. So Maddie starts the first episode over again. After we watched the last episode, she just starts rewatching it. Like,
It's
okay,
it's
all right,
such a good show.
pretty good.
It's such a good show.
I have a bit of an addiction to just watching things right now to
Yeah.
the point where, especially since I quit my job, 100%. Where like
Damn it,
I'll be taking a shower and have to like have my phone.
Me too.
Or like I'm falling asleep and Seinfeld's on. Like
Right.
or it
I'm
was
tears
Lost.
whispering in my ear.
Yeah. It was Lost for a while. Then it was New Girl. New Girl was on my feet for like a good
That's
2 years.
Winston.
My
That's
God.
why my dog is named Winston.
Oh, let's go,
Yeah.
dude! I
Yeah.
am a diehard New Girl fan.
I need to go back too.
Who's
I
your
watched
favorite
it when it
character?
came out, but
I mean Schmidt probably.
Yeah.
Not in terms of like I like Schmidt because I hate Schmidt.
You have to.
But I
You
love
love to hate
watching,
him.
yes.
Yeah,
I love to hate Schmidt.
yeah. You love to hate Schmidt. Yeah, it's just like I need to call this guy a douchebag.
Yeah, it always goes to him like hanging upside down with Cece waking in the morning. He's doing
Yeah.
a pull-up bar and he keeps passing out.
Yeah.
Just slap me aside.
did anyone fuck with Dexter?
I watched Dexter.
Don't they have
Dexter's
news?
good.
I didn't
They have
finish
news
it.
It
season
started
out,
again. Yeah, it started again.
I didn't finish Dexter, but
It kind of lost me towards the end. Like, are these trying to keep it going?
Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, that show's good.
Large fries, motherfucker.
Dexter was cool.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You guys remember Vine?
Right.
I'm watching. Have you guys watched Succession on HBO?
I haven't started
No,
yet.
I started Dope Sick.
Ooh, Dope Sick. I've heard very good things and angry
I've
things.
heard
Yeah.
that's good.
Well, my mom, when I was a kid, she had cancer, and then she went through some other stuff. So she was on. My mom was on 300 milligrams of Oxycontin a day,
Oh shit,
which
it's
is
a lot.
either at the legal limit or above the legal limit at the time for like what you can be prescribed Wiley a day. I'm gonna chill on this one.
Yeah. No, they're just poured for whenever you want it.
But the show's interesting just because I saw my mom go through those withdrawals from that drug, and it's not pretty. It's definitely like watching that show. I never really truly realized how crazy it is that she's alive. Like just from the amount of Oxycontin she was on,
Right.
You know. So and she was. If you've seen the show, they talk about breakthrough pain, which is something that was literally just invented to sell more pain pills. It's not a real condition. Breakthrough pain is like what they would tell when you're prescribed with this oxy, and you start to develop a tolerance to it. The pain persists.
Okay.
And so they were telling doctors, you need to deal with this pain, simple. Just double the dosage.
Up the dose.
Yeah. So you sell more pills.
Yeah.
And so they just literally, they're like, how do we sell pills? Dude, we could just completely change the way pain is perceived.
Yeah.
Pain is now a condition
Yeah.
instead of a symptom.
Yeah.
And we have to treat this pain. And the way we treat the pain is with oxy.
More drugs.
Right. And so they tell you, oh, this is just breakthrough pain. And they tell all these doctors, here's all these studies on what breakthrough pain is. And like, this is why you should just give your patient more drugs. And then so they're telling my mom, like, oh, you're just dealing with breakthrough pain. She's at 150 milligrams. We're like, we'll just double it to 300.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. And people are dying on like 80 milligrams a day.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so. Yeah, so it's crazy. Definitely watch Dope Sick. Get learned up on Oxy.
Yeah.
And what a piece of shit drug that shit is.
Yeah, just pharmaceutical companies in general.
Yeah,
Big
facts.
pharma.
Yeah, facts.
Dude, I love seeing that all of the players and just that. I mean, obviously, there's people who are still not going down for that shit, but there's been so many people, actually, executives of big pharma companies, like, coming down, getting in trouble for all the shit that they played. It's just like. More.
This will make sense. Wu-Tang released a their limited tape.
Yeah.
It's like never. It's
The
like one of one.
Yeah.
And Martin Shkreli
Yeah.
purchased it. It was
Yeah.
the head of, I forget which big pharma company, or maybe
Yeah.
not head, or he was like an executive or whatever. He's one of the guys that jacked up the prices on, I think it was like AIDS drugs.
Yeah.
He like and he was like one of the, and he had
Skrelnick or something like that.
Martin
Yeah,
Shkreli.
Shkreli. Yeah.
Anyways, he went to prison.
Yeah.
Good.
His shit got seized, including the album.
Yep.
Which went up for auction,
Someone else bought
and a
it.
YouTube kid bought it.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah.
I just watched.
YouTube kid.
I just watched the video. We could look it up. We got it.
Yeah, it's dope. I'm like, it's just so happy it's out of that dumbass's hands, because he was like, he like scratched up the box it's in, and like.
Did he really?
Dude, he looked
Yeah.
like the worst human that could. Like he looked like
his face.
exactly how he looked is like how he was.
He was
you
like
know?
a perfect supervillain. He almost like.
Yeah, exactly.
He almost was like, bro,
Literally.
are you an actor? Like, there's no way you're this evil.
I don't remember.
But he's talking about selling drugs.
Yeah. He just played the part. Like he just fit it. He just fit it for sure.
Yeah, watching Dope Sick, I just kept being like,
It was this one.
I don't need this. I don't need to think about all this evil out there.
Yeah,
Get this off of me.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
It was this one, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Please, you're down. Huh? Yeah. That's wild as shit. How much did it sell for? You guys know?
I bought it with crypto. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the video.
You got muted.
Please don't.
No, I did have a music.
It's the only CD that exists, right? The only version of this. If one thing goes wrong, that's it.
Yeah, so this kid bought it.
So it's a worldwide crypto to purchase it.
I guess.
Look at that
Box,
down.
man.
I'm very lucky to be here right
Jesus.
The presentation of it is going to the text close.
now. That is incredible. Did it.
Live editing, baby.
That's insane.
Take care.
Helped out. You know?
Take care.
Just leaves them there like.
See you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for Martin Shkreli on the CD case.
Matt Cobb.
Yeah, I mean, recently spoke to that yesterday a little bit.
Anywhere that
I
that
think
thing
he did
goes has a
his take on it as well.
That's so wild.
Nice to meet finally.
Yeah.
All right.
Deal
Disguising
broker
it.
of the album. He's in like gym shorts.
I think on this guy's
The
channel,
original order.
he used some of the tunes.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
I
these
think
little
so.
watch gears
Probably
down
should
here.
play it and get flagged.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we won't.
That's the next
Let's
episode.
go.
This shit. This is on our Patreon.
Dude, I'd be so scared putting that
It's not
into a
scary
piece
at
of
all.
equipment.
It fucks it up.
Yeah.
Look at his anxiety right now.
Cannot eject.
This whole shit, like, it doesn't read.
Yeah.
Dude.
CD is blank.
He's like,
The disc moving around, I guess, while it reads it.
Going forever.
listen to that noise.
Yep.
It's making me nervous.
Dude, us too.
Could just be reading it in VLC, I think. Which is
Oh.
definitely
Death
fucking
Womp
shit
for
up right now.
Death Womp for Wu-Tang. You don't have to take the whole thing because that one's fucking the size of your face.
Yeah, we're gonna try this.
It's shy. Like, we're going.
It's here in the face.
Like, how'd you know?
Please work.
Dark big face.
No, shot big. Not his face. Not his face.
I don't like alcohol particularly, but I have gotten a taste for whiskey.
Whiskey is really, it's like whiskey or gin are really the only two things that I truly fuck with.
Yeah, I don't like drinking ever, really.
Yeah.
But I'll sip on whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was younger, for sure, I was like, this is cool, even though the hangovers suck, but now, like, hangovers can last, like, a day and a half.
Yeah.
For me. And I was just like, that wasn't worth it. Like, the fun for the 2 hours, it was cool, but that hangover not worth it.
It's literally,
Yeah, we're getting old, man.
Right.
Tell me about it.
some of us.
Yeah.
I was fucking ancient. I was Vietnam.
Oh, I went the opposite way, sorry. He's a dick.
My kids are
Yeah.
know, I
Like,
feel
38.
lately I've felt so much older because of what's going on with like my back. Like, dude, having back problems is
It's serious.
It's,
Yeah.
worst.
It'll expedite your feeling of old.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Like,
It puts you on a fast
I
track.
have to get up and stretch every morning. I'm like,
You're like, what happened to me?
yeah, I know.
Get that lumbar support, bro.
Dude, I am getting back in the gym here soon. I'm not gonna front. Now.
Where are you?
I already am, but
No, I feel you.
Where are you going?
I have a JCC membership because it's I live
JCC, what's that?
or I'm sorry, that's where I used to go. JCC is a Jewish Community Center.
Oh,
It's
no.
not Jewish,
Okay.
but that used to be the spot.
Okay,
It's like
yeah.
the swim spot.
Great
I'm like
networking spot.
what's it?
Planet Fitness?
Or YMCA
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're out here, dude.
up by North Central.
Okay.
North side.
Okay.
I was say, let's go to the gym together. I got a plan.
Well,
for
yeah.
us.
Town.
Dude, I'm 10 minutes from here. I'm hella close.
I mean, if you get, I go to the Planet Fitness on Keystone.
I used to do that.
Keystone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
52nd.
86th Street.
Yes.
Oh, on Keystone?
There's one at 52nd Keystone.
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't know that.
And that little plaza behind the Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
That's what I go to.
I know. It's funny you brought that up. It was literally this morning, like 2 weeks ago. And I've been in this mindset. Guys, I used to fucking run all the fucking time. Like in college, yeah. Like in high school, I was like, you know, always a little overweight and chubby. And then I went to college and like lifted, ran a shit ton, would like run like 50, 60 miles a week. Like got into it heavy.
Running's easy to get addicted to.
Yeah, I was about
One of
it.
those things.
And then I hooked Lex, and I was like, damn, I don't even gotta do this shit anymore.
Watch her work out.
You should watch.
Well,
She don't even work out. The girl just like goes for walks and like plays the Winston. Yeah, she just like stays fucking.
You
fit.
should want to, but wouldn't you want to lose weight or look better?
No, I was like fucking like
Jacked?
Yeah, and then I just like slowly put on weight, and I'm like putting it off, like being like, yo, you can do that again, like.
Dude.
Let's
So
do
like
that.
literally today, I woke up and I was like, I'm fucking running. And I just
Damn.
went out and ran a couple miles. I was like, I'm getting back into it. Like I don't care. Like let's just go.
Have you guys talked about kids?
No, I mean we talked about how much we don't want them,
I was gonna say.
but maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I see you being a dope dad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel like I would be a good dad, but I also know like right now I'm too selfish as a person to like take on that much responsibility and be like, I'm cool with giving an extra amount to my money.
I relate to
Right.
that for
Yeah.
sure.
So it might change your whole
That's why I don't have a
personality.
dog.
Dude.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
If I make the decision to consciously be like, I don't have time for a dog, you think I have time for a kid?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude. It's
Not
a
that I have
stress
a
thing.
girl to have a kid.
It's that you got kids.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
I have
Situation.
plans. I think about these things.
Dude, I honestly,